All right, we are live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Crypto Conversation. My name is Akshay Singh. I'm the community manager at CoinDCX. And today we are going to talk about how to set up a MetaMask wallet. Now, why is it important? We'll talk about that in a while. Along with that, we'll do the usual weekly drill, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum price breakdown or the weekly price analysis. And in today's session, we do have a fun activity for you guys. So please do tune in or do hang around till the end. So we'll share that with you at the end after the price analysis section. And yes, we also have a couple of news coming in from the metaverse realm. So there are a couple of news around that. We'll touch upon that and check what's up. So without further ado, let's jump into it, right into it. So MetaMask is a wallet. It's a cryptocurrency hot wallet, you can say, the one that you keep online and where you can store your Ethereum or ERC Ethereum chain-based tokens, right? So it's a wallet wherein you can store your ERC20 tokens. Now, why in today's session we're gonna talk about how to set up your MetaMask wallet. If you guys have visited or seen our last previous sessions, right? In the last one, we went into a metaverse project and we tried to explore that. A couple of sessions before that, we tried to explore DeFi ecosystem as well, right? So in order to explore these ecosystems, when you have to go there, you have to interact maybe with a DeFi ecosystem or maybe with an NFT ecosystem or an NFT in itself or a metaverse. Most of these projects or platform, they will request you to connect your MetaMask wallet with that platform so that you can access the services and you can move your funds in and out seamlessly. So in order to explore further DeFi and metaverse, which is out there, yes, MetaMask becomes a really essential tool, and that's why we are covering that up. So, to put it into simple words, to explore DeFi and NFT going forward, we are exploring MetaMask wallet today. So, without any further time wastage of time, let's jump into that. I'm going to share my screen and then start step by step process on how to do that, what all things that you need to keep in mind or you have to take care of and set it up yourself. So just give me a quick moment here and let me just start sharing my screen with you guys. Cool. So first thing first is you're gonna search for MetaMask wallet, and the first the website address is metamask.io, right? So you can either go to the website directly or you can search for it, and the first result that you get will be for the MetaMask wallet. However, do make sure that you check out and verify the link before interacting or downloading anything. So it should be metamask.io, and then it's a fairly simple process. All you need to do is simply click on download now here, or you click on download here. From anywhere you go, you can just simply go ahead and it'll redirect you to the main landing page, wherein you can choose where you would like to install or use this wallet. We will add this to our Chrome browser because when you are browsing or surfing through multiple projects, right, a Chrome browser becomes a really feasible, a very handy place for your wallet to be hosted at. And that's where we're gonna put it. So we're gonna install MetaMask for Chrome, and it'll be added as an extension to your Chrome browser, right? The moment you do that, and it goes through the setup, and the wallet is all set. While setting up your account, there are a couple of things that you need to keep in check and you need to be aware of. If you will mess that up, you might lose access to your funds. Okay, so if you want to turn on the sync, that is totally up to you. If not, you will be redirected to the getting started page, wherein you can just simply get started with setting up your wallet. Now, when you get started, uh, you will get two options. Either it will ask you that, hey, if you have an older wallet, you can import that using your secret recovery phrase, or you can start from scratch and you will create a new wallet. Now, keep in mind, this is the most important piece of information that you have to keep in mind here, which is your secret recovery phrase. Okay, so if it's a new wallet that you are setting up, you will be provided with one. However, you have to make sure that you keep your secret recovery phrase safe and do not share it with anyone. If your secret recovery phrase is leaked, then anybody can access your funds from anywhere and steal it. Okay. So since it's a new setup we are doing, we're gonna, get started with a new one. We're gonna click on yes, let's create one. We're gonna agree, and here we're gonna set up a password. Okay. So you set up a password, you agree to the terms and condition, and your account is all set. However, they will show you a short video wherein they gonna teach you about how to save or how to keep your wallet safe, and secure your secret recovery phrase. So now you can you can analyze that how important your secret recovery phrase is when you have to you are setting up your MetaMask wallet, when you have to move your funds externally or outside among multiple projects. So click on next, and then it will show you your secret recovery phrase which you have to save. Now I'm going to click here to reveal secret words to show you how it looks like. So when you reveal it, it's a random string of 12 to 15 letters. So here I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So these are 12 random words. Okay, and you need to make sure you save them properly. Okay, like you pull out your notepad, you pull out your sticky notes, and you save it separately somewhere safe. Okay, and when you have saved it, whenever you are saving it, save it offline as well. Do not save it on a device which is connected to, say for example, internet, or try to save it on a external pen drive or a hard drive or something like that. So it is that crucial, it is that essential to safeguard your secret recovery phrase. Since this is a test account I'm setting up, so I'm not going to worry about that. I've saved my secret recovery phase, and then I'm going to click next. And then the wallet will ask you to confirm your secret phrase in the same order. So Swift, Lemon, Alley, Federal. So Swift, Lemon, Alley, Federal, Brain Economy, Fruit Cost, Brain Economy, Fruit Coast, Crew Volume H matrix, crew volume age matrix, and you confirm that, and that's all done. Voila. So there you go. That's all your you have to do to set up your MetaMask wallet. Your MetaMask wallet is all now set. Now, as you can see, it shows you your balance in Ethereum, right? Which is 0 Ethereum, obviously, and 0.00 USD. Here you get simple option to send or receive. Okay, so you can select your address and you can send it to it, or you will get an option to receive Ethereum. Uh, and this is your account address. So in order to receive Ethereum, you will copy this address at the top, and that's become your Ethereum address. You can check it on Etherscan. You can check out the account details. So this is your account details. This is the barcode you can scan in order to send your funds to this address. This is your wallet address that you will use in order to send your funds to this account. If you have to track or if you have to export your private keys, you can do that as well. So you can export your private keys as well and do save it in a safe vault or a hard disk or something like that. Now you can use this wallet address to send some Ethereum on this account, right? And we will do that as well. So we will not in this particular session, but in the next or upcoming session next time when we will be using MetaMask, we will quickly use that. So I'm going to show you how this can be used on your CoinDCX account. So on your CoinDCX account, in the next session, we will show you all you need to do is go to the withdraw section, enter this account there, and that's how you get to withdraw your Ethereum to the MetaMask wallet in order to interact with any DeFi or metaverse application which is out there. Another reason why MetaMask wallet is needed is to for you to hold or interact with any NFTs. So just give me a second. Right. Yeah. So another reason why you need a MetaMask wallet is so that you can interact with NFTs, you can collect NFTs, because when you will go on NFT ecosystem or NFT marketplace, they will always ask you for a MetaMask wallet. And just an exclusive update for all of you guys who are watching this stream or who will be watching this live episode. We will be coming up with an activity pretty soon wherein we will be doing an NFT giveaway. So it becomes really important for you to understand that you know how you have to set up a MetaMask wallet so that you can even participate in the NFT competition or at least the NFT winning competition that CoinDCX will run in coming month, right? So that being said, we're going to conclude setting up the MetaMask wallet tutorial and how. So MetaMask, again, as I showed it to you, there are address, the address that you get there is also the address that you will use for hosting or holding other ERC20 tokens as well. How you can do that? We will do an in-depth advanced session on that where we'll be picking up, other cryptocurrencies which are there on ERC20 tokens, or we will be interacting on their blockchain, on their DeFi ecosystem, or any as such in coming session. Now, being said that and being covered that, now let's move on to the next part of this series, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum price analysis, which is the weekly price analysis, which most of you guys have been waiting for or are here for. Since last week, there has been quite some interesting changes in the chart, as I'm seeing right now. The Bitcoin price is hovering at around $53,000 mark, $53,975 mark, and it is a very big red candle that we have had on the charts today. So let's jump into the chart and check and see what the price breakdown of Bitcoin and Ethereum is telling us. So I'm going to go back in the background and put my screen in front. And I hope you guys can see my screen. Yes, you can. And yes, we accept. And that being said, now we are back here on our weekly chart. Okay. Now, if you'll have a quick look here, right? So, I mean, if you'll have a quick look, then yes, fair to say, or what it looks like is that Bitcoin's price is very closer to the trend line that we identified earlier, right? If Bitcoin's price is supported by this trend line, then next week, if not next, then next to next week, within the next 2 weeks, basically, we should be seeing Bitcoin price taking a reverse momentum from here and moving up towards $60,000 again. That if this trend line supports the price momentum, it did back around at the end of September. Fair to say it should support, but will it or not? That's for us to see. So we'll watch and observe as this particular week closes. Now, before we analyze the weekly section a bit more, let's jump into the daily analysis. Okay. Now, when it comes to the daily price movement, I'm gonna make it small so that you all can see in one glance. Again, yes, if you look at the daily analysis as well, yes, the price is fairly closer to the trend line which we identified last time, and it is trending or trading nearly the moving average. If I'll hide all the trend lines, you will see the moving average only. Now, last time as well, if you'll see, Bitcoin did break, above and beyond the moving average. It didn't exactly. It's not like an exact support or hold that Bitcoin's price movement received from the moving average. However, it was fairly close to the moving average, which was a 90-day moving average, and at the same and right now as well, Bitcoin is trading closer to its 90-day moving average. So here we have two trends merging together, which is a trend line which we identified, which identifies or tells us that Bitcoin's price should get supported around $53,500 range, the range it is at currently right now, closer plus minus $1,000, and its moving average as well is at the same price range only, plus minus $1,000. So fair to say, Bitcoin has a very pretty significant chance of holding this price level plus minus $1,000 in this particular range, and take a reversal from here to move up and upwards towards $60,000 mark. Now that being said, let's also look at what can go wrong, or what if it goes wrong or it goes sideways. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit more, and here you need to look at one thing now. Bitcoin did this price level, the upper ceiling of $60,000 level. Bitcoin did break above it, and then is retracing since then. Now at the moment, it can, if the price goes way beyond 53,000, $52,000 range, and it starts falling down from there, then yes, it'll be absolutely fair to call this a false breakout. Okay, and if this is a false breakout, this if this was a false breakout, then there is a fair chance of we seeing a more downturn in the Bitcoin's price. Okay, there is a something of a pattern which sometimes forms in the charts very frequently, if not, which is something called a double top. Okay, sometimes what an asset do, it creates a double top, right? So you understand what a top is, right? It's when an asset creates an all-time high or a new high or a new top in the price. So here, if you'll see, right, this is back in July 2019. Okay, that's a long back I'm taking you guys. But if you'll see, Bitcoin price did take a double top rejection at $11,500 mark, right? It went till 11,000, $30,000 range, got rejected. Till 9,000. Then again, it pumped up till $11,500 range, and then retraced back all the way till $5,000. Right. So this is a classic pattern, or that forms in charts sometimes. However, it is yet to be seen whether this has been confirmed or not yet in the chart. If it has been, then yes, we can see a fair downturn in Bitcoin's price. And if that happens, we can see the next range that we may be see Bitcoin reaching towards will be $51,000. Then comes the $49,000 range, and then comes the $47,000 30-day moving average on a weekly chart. Okay, that should act as a support for the Bitcoin price to move up. However, that only the time will tell. However, so for now, which is next 1 week, the focus for next 1 week, right, is what matters, and that would be Bitcoin should be spending some time in the same range of $53,000 laterally, and try to get a hold of this moving average of 90 days, right? If not, then yes, next week as well, or following week as well, we can see a further downtrend till 49,000, $48,000 range in Bitcoin's price. Coming to Ethereum now quickly. Same momentum as Bitcoin for the last 2 weeks. Ethereum is also on a downtrend. However, Bitcoin Ethereum as compared to Bitcoin is holding pretty well, right? It is still trading above the $4,000 range, and even after the downside today, it is still holding above pretty nicely above its all-time high of $3,900 earlier, the top that it gave back in the month of May and then back in September. So Ethereum is looking pretty strong in terms of RSI as well. Its daily RSI is pretty cooled down. So yeah, it does provide, it does paints a good picture in terms of the momentum that can be seen in an upward side. And Ethereum is trying pretty hard to hold fairly well above the $4,000 range. If you'll see here, right, it is trying to get above the moving average, but not yet. Now, in Ethereum, one key thing to look at, since the price is trading, and this is a 4-hour chart I'm looking at now. Let me just quickly move it to the daily analysis. Right. And if you look at the daily analysis, Ethereum had a very violent rejection from its 30-day moving average. Okay. Now, two things will happen. Either Ethereum will pull its price closer to this $4,000 range, which we discussed last week as well. And Ethereum has exactly been doing that only. It is pulling its moving average closer to the $4,000 range. And if Ethereum does that, it may get a fair support from it. If not, then Ethereum will fell at least till its moving average, which is closer to $3,800 range. Because now it is rejected quite violently from 30-day moving average. Ethereum will or has to take a support from a 90-day moving average first in order to move forward. If if Bitcoin moves sideways violently and Bitcoin doesn't get any support from the trend line and the current moving average range of 90-day moving average, then we may see further continued downtrend in Ethereum as well. So that concludes the week. The next week is going to be a pretty dicey week. Lateral movement wherein both Ethereum and Bitcoin will try to hold this range or hold this price range for moving average to move up and take some support there. If none of these assets hold this current price level, then yes, we will be seeing further downtrend on the weekly chart. That concludes this week's Bitcoin and Ethereum price analysis. And now, quickly moving on to this week's news. We have got a couple of news. However, these news will go together. Like these are not individual pieces of news, though they are. It can be read and you can check them out individually. However, the narrative or the idea that we want you to take away through these news will only be painted fully or in the best way when these are taken into consideration together. So, first news that we're going to talk about is Axie Infinity plot sale for $2.5 million. Okay, that's a news from a metaverse. Now, second news, again, which goes hand in hand with this is Grayscale says metaverse is a $1 trillion market opportunity. Okay. Now, those of you who attended our last previous session, right, wherein we were exploring metaverse, right, and in fact we were exploring Sandbox and we went to their marketplace, we saw what all is there. We explored something called map there, right, wherein a plot, the different types of plots were there on sale. So reason being why these two news matter is one of, first of all, it tells you that an evaluation of a virtual land, right, in a metaverse can be as crazy as $2.5 million, which means there is value and there is potential there for you to explore metaverse. That's one. Second is the evaluation of the metaverse market in itself, which is Grayscale, which is, those of you who don't know, is one of the biggest, right? If not one of the largest, is among one of the largest crypto institutional investor in the crypto industry, right? And their evaluation speaks a lot. It matters a lot in the market for industry experts to look at. and they coming out and evaluating metaverse in itself as a $1 trillion market opportunity is a huge opportunity for any of us to be a part of, because currently if you look at crypto market capitalization, right, it is $2.5 trillion in its entirety. And uh, talking about metaverse alone taking $1 trillion chunk or being $1 trillion industry out of that, it's a huge exponential growth and opportunity which lies for everyone, be it in terms of, be it you are a developer, be it you are a student, be it you are a creator, an influencer, somebody who is getting started with cryptocurrency, somebody who is a crypto enthusiast. There is a lot which is upcoming. And as we keep on urging you that outside the trading and investing realm as well, keep on pushing yourself, keep on educating yourself. The reason we do these crypto conversations and, go above and beyond just the regular trading and investing insights is for you to get to know what else is happening in the cryptocurrency industry market apart from just trading and investing, and participate in the upcoming revolution and be a part of that. So quite bullish news. We're gonna be exploring metaverse. Definitely, we'll check out Axie Infinity. In fact, in our upcoming sessions. Moving on to the next piece is about Shiba Inu. So apparently, some scam was happening or is happening in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, and this was pretty predominant in the last week, wherein Shiba team has warned their investors about scammers who are impersonating official accounts and creating fake users, right? Pretty common practice in cryptocurrencies. So again, would like to urge all of you viewers who are present here, which is to be very mindful and to be very careful of who you interact and what you interact with in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, right? What projects you are interacting with, what website you are interacting with, you never know, you'll end up coming across a fake or a fake profile. It happens with our community quite a lot, wherein we do not provide any support. CoinDCX do not provide any support on Telegram, on Twitter, on Instagram, uh, and you will come across quite a lot of fake profiles who will offer you support. They'll ask you for money in order to resolve your issue. Keep in mind, any employee, right, from any project, any established project, any reputed exchange, they will never ask you for your details or your money in order to resolve your issue. So be very wary of that, guys. Security is really important, and we cannot stress enough on that. And we do stress enough on that. So do be wary of the fake accounts and people who impersonate official accounts, and stay away from that. So stay alert and safe. Stay away from scams. And that's the reason why we picked up this news for this particular week, to remind you that how important it is, or how easy it is for anyone to get trapped into scams and spams. Now, last but not the least, and before we go there and tell you, so let me just first of all, pick up the news insights and then give you the in-depth insights into that what we want to talk about. So first one, again, this is a clubbed news that will make more sense when clubbed together. So Bitcoin is too volatile to be adopted as a legal tender, says Bank of England chief. The Bank of England promotes CBDC as revolution of money. Okay, keep this point in mind. Now, the second point is Bitcoin should not be legal tender in El Salvador, and that is coming up from IMF. So, the financial institution of monetary fund, International Monetary Fund (IMF), right, is saying that Bitcoin should not be a legal tender in El Salvador. And Bank of England chief is saying Bitcoin is too volatile to be adopted as a legal tender. Both are pointing towards Bitcoin not to be used or should not be used as a legal tender. And why this is a club news is, or why I why we want you guys to hold on to this thought is, now we're gonna connect this news with what is happening here in India, right around us. Now, when at the beginning I saw a lot of comments coming in from you guys, wherein you guys were asking about, hey, what is happening? A ban is happening. What about the cryptocurrency ban? What about the new regulation, the proposed draft bill? What is happening? What's going to happen to my investment? And all of that. So take that news. So the reason being why, I'm showing you, we are taking you those three news is because be it Bank of England, okay, a top prominent personality from Bank of England, be it some prominent personality from IMF, right? Or be it our own political and regulatory authorities in India, right? Uh, in every statement or in every statement that has come out, right? In all of those statements, one thing that you have seen, which is common or which is consistent, is the fact that cryptocurrency shouldn't be or will not be used as a legal tender, right? Which is a fact. Wherein cryptocurrency shouldn't or will not be used as a legal tender. And it makes sense as well because it's too volatile, right? And there are other things at play as well, wherein your currency or your legal tender, it's a part of your economy, it's a part of your national security and other national integrity and national security. But being said that, if you'll read, if you'll check out the news or look at the news which is coming out from anywhere, everybody is in favor or everybody is talking about taking calibrated approach and talking about regulating the ecosystem. So coming back again to the questions that you guys had, and this is what we covered in the Twitter space session that we did last night as well. If you guys missed it, then do go check out our section, our Twitter profile, and you'll find this session which was hosted and conducted by our head of marketing, our chief of staff, our director of legal, and VP of growth, right? So all brilliant minds came to this panel yesterday and they talked about what is happening on the ground level, what is happening on the policy end, what is happening on the legal end, what is happening on the growth end, and what is happening on the marketing and communication front as well, right? So don't fear. uh, Regulation, positive regulation is all everybody is looking forward to, is all everyone is hoping for. Do not make emotional decisions. Every body, every institution out there is talking about and looking for a positive regulation of cryptocurrency industry. So we all are together in this boat, in this journey, you can say, and we all will succeed with a positive momentum. On that note, we're going to wrap up this crypto conversation session. Thank you all for joining in today. And before you all leave, we said that we're going to be having a we're going to be having an activity in today's session. So the activity is, all you have to do is go to your Twitter profile and answer this simple question, that why did we select the MetaMask wallet setup as topic of today's crypto conversation? I did tell you why we did that. All you have to do, just go to your Twitter session or Twitter account, post the answer for this using hashtag CoinDCX crypto conversation and tag CoinDCX. 10 winners can, or 10 lucky or random winners will win 200 INR worth of Shiba Inu tokens. Winners will be announced and declared in the next week's crypto conversation session. So fairly simple activity for you guys. Just head over to your Twitter, answer that simple question, which is, why did we select the MetaMask wallet setup as topic of today's crypto conversation? Post your answer using hashtag CoinDCX crypto conversation and tag CoinDCX. We'll pick up your entries from there. 10 lucky winners will receive 200 INR worth of Shiva token, and the winners will be declared in the next session. On that note, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. Have a lovely evening ahead and a great weekend as well. So take care. Bye bye, guys.